Everything has changed. The days when following Christ costs you nothing are over. Let's open our Bibles to Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and wealth. I remember exactly where I was on September 11th. I was broadcasting live on Christian radio. The news interrupted with images that burned themselves into our minds forever. Smoke rising from the towers, a second plane striking, the Pentagon hit, a plane down in a Pennsylvania field. In one morning, the world as we knew it shifted. Everything changed, and now, once again, we find ourselves in a watershed moment. The recent assassination of Charlie Kirk, a young man only 31 years of age, bold in his faith, unashamed of the gospel, and unafraid to stand on the word of God, has become another moment where everything has changed. Just as 9/11 shook my generation, this blatant act of evil will rock this current generation because it was not merely political violence, it was spiritual war on full display. They never hated Charlie as a man. They hated the God he represented. They despised the Christ who lived powerfully through him. The same spirit that has always opposed truth raised its head again. The reality is this: the days when following Christ cost you nothing are over. Now it will cost you something. Faith will cost you friends, status, comfort, and maybe even your life. But that is nothing compared to the eternal reward. Evil is real. Evil is intelligent, but evil has already lost. The cross was the verdict. The resurrection sealed the judgment. Hell knows its future, so it thrashes violently, trying to take as many down with it as possible. And yet the word still stands. O death, where is your victory? O death, where is your sting? So let me ask you, what side are you on? The God of this world, the God of death, or the Most High God, the giver of life? Because culture lies. It says you can serve both. But Jesus made it plain. You cannot serve two masters. You will love one and hate the other. Light has nothing to do with darkness. This is a watershed moment. This is the dividing line. Now we will see who the true believers are. Not the ones who want the blessings of the kingdom, but those who will fight for the kingdom. And remember, our fight is not against flesh and blood. It's not against terrorists or assassins, not against politicians or parties. It's against principalities, powers, spiritual wickedness in high places. That's why you cannot anchor your soul to this world. It's not wrong to have nice things, but if your entire life is built on treasures that rust and rot, you've missed eternity. This is not the time to be silent. This is the time to be bold. Just like September 11th changed everything for a generation, the assassination of a bold believer like Charlie Kirk reminds us that the war is real, the cost is high, and the choice is urgent. So I say to you today, position yourself for purpose. Wrap yourself in grace. Put on the armor of God. And men, stand as gatekeepers in your homes. Guard your families with prayer. Guard your children with truth. Guard your marriages with faithfulness, because the trumpet will sound. The King is coming, and when he comes, the line will not blur. It will be final. We love you all. God's got this.